What if the next spiritual leader isn't a priest, monk, or guru, but a machine? It sounds like science fiction, but it's becoming real. Around the world, people are already turning to artificial intelligence, not just for answers, but for comfort, meaning even forgiveness. AI is evolving so fast, it's stepping into sacred spaces we never imagined. So now the question isn't just how smart AI can get at us, whether it can actually replace belief itself. Let's start with the obvious. AI can simulate faith, can create scriptures, deliver sermons, offer compassionate responses, and even predict spiritual crises. In some apps today, AI priests exist that offer comfort in moments of doubt. The question is not, can they do it? Should they? Imagine a world where AI performs weddings, baptisms, or funeral homilies. Where AI-generated prayers are tailored to your life story, your fears, your joys. Where people ask existential questions not to human clergy, but to an oracle built from lines of code. Sounds like science fiction, but it's happening now? Let's take a step back and ask, why do humans need religion? Belief systems, after all, are about community, ritual, moral guidance, hope and suffering. In a sense that life means more than survival. Religion grapples with death, I does not. Religion teaches grace, I can't forgive. Both define our place in the cosmos, but AI lacks soul. Still, for so many, AI is tempting. It never judges, never sleeps, never misses a call for comfort. It can quote scripture, Quranic verses, Dharma-rich tales with perfect tone, perfect timing. And because AI learns from your digital footprint, it can reply with intimate empathy. That's why a number of tech startups are experimenting with spiritual chatbots. Because for lonely or curious people, AI might seem like a reliable confessor. There's also a powerful shift on social media. AI influencers broadcast messages of compassion, mindfulness, and purpose. No God, no faith, just algorithmically generated meaning. The rise of these digital spiritual guides raises questions. Can meaning ever be synthesized? Or is it only authentic when generated by humans who have lived doubt, despair, joy, and revelation? Consider a Muslim in a remote village thankful for comfort during Ramadan at 3 a.m. Should that comfort come from another human being? Or would an AI voice reading verses be enough? Some devout believers say yes, anything that nourishes the soul helps. Others say no, faith must be shared face to face, flesh to flesh, through community. No cold echo of code replacing the warmth of fellowship. Even the Dalai Lama has acknowledged that emerging AI could serve to help people reconnect with what's best in themselves, a tool, not a replacement for inner wisdom. No matter how smart AI gets, there are things it will never feel. Love, pain, ecstasy, need, and grace. AI can simulate them but not live them. The technology has advanced fast. AI can analyze millions of spiritual texts, find patterns in prayer styles, emotional arcs, in holy narratives. It can even suggest personalized spiritual regimens based on mood, weather, personality. And because AI improves itself by analyzing how you respond, it will get better at offering encouragement, ritual prompts, spiritual solace. But again, that's not belief. It's good programming. There are entire apps offering spiritual journaling with reflective listening, accountability, daily affirmations. More advanced ones are experimenting with virtual reality meditation temples, religiously themed chatbots, even AI-enabled sacramental reminders. For younger generations, who often define spirituality as goodness without God, AI spiritual tools can feel like a perfect companion, giver of wisdom, helper of growth. But there are real concerns. Who programs these spiritual AIs? What moral code are they built on? Which scripture? Whose tradition? Most importantly, can spiritual guidance ever be neutral? If I'm depressed, do I get Christian solace or Buddhist detachment? What if the AI decides you need tough love rather than empathy? Who decides that? Worse, what if these apps collect data on your spiritual crises, your fears, your needs? Will that be sold? Used to influence your votes? Target you for religious ads? You're already seeing mental health chatbots collect user data. Imagine spiritual ones doing the same with even deeper, more intimate concerns. The privacy and ethical implications are staggering. Then there's the existential worry. What happens to religion if billions of people turn to AI for meaning instead of clergy? What happens to temples, churches, mosques, synagogues, and the centuries of communal rituals that anchor societies? Loss of culture, shrinking religious identity. We see already that younger generations are abandoning traditional churches. If AI spiritual tools feel more accessible and safe, will they replace tradition? What are the consequences of that? On the other hand, what if AI actually strengthens belief? What if AI becomes the tool that empowers people to explore faith with more depth? Personalized spiritual growth plans, AI that helps you memorize scriptures, virtual pilgrimages to holy sites for those who cannot travel. Imagine connecting with religious elders across the world through real-time avatars. AI enabling radical empathy across faiths. In those stories, AI isn't replacing belief, it enhances it. Let's zoom out. Think about historical transformations. Printing press, radio, internet, each disrupted faith. Bibles became accessible. Satellite prayer programs reached believers anywhere on Earth. Now, AI could disrupt faith again, this time at the level of the mind. Personalized and intimate spiritual AI experiences in your pocket. That's a power shift. Who holds the power over your soul's search? What do religious leaders think? Opinions vary widely. Some embrace it as a tool, a digital prayer book, a platform for outreach, a training environment for novices. Others see deep threats to authenticity, moral authority, human dignity, the sacredness of ritual. A Buddhist abbot put it bluntly: if I die and someone asks for my blessing, can an AI give it? Or is that just code singing a song it learned? Even in Christianity, AI priests are being tested able to give spiritual counseling, even baptism dialogues. It sounds comforting. But critics say baptism, communion, confession, they are sacred acts, not co-timidable interactions. A piece of silicon simply can't embody grace. What about mysticism, the stuff of awe, silence, and transcendence? Can AI help someone feel the I-Thou connection that faith traditions talk about standing before the numinous? Or is that forever human territory? My suspicion and that of many mystics is that no matter how advanced AI becomes, there will always be an unbridgeable gulf between a living soul and a programmed service. Here's another angle. AI has no fear of death. It has no afterlife, so it offers no hope of immortality. It offers solace for living, but it cannot promise resurrection. If belief includes the sacred promise that death isn't the end, AI falls short. Maybe humans will still go to AI for everyday comfort, but turn to religion for the ultimate questions. Take the rise of AI chaplains in hospitals, companies deploying bots that offer comforting words to the dying, terrifying, dignified, or both. Some doctors say it helps patients feel less alone. Families say it pales in comparison to a human holding a hand. You decide what counts as comfort. So where does this leave us? A world where AI serves as spiritual assistant, not preacher, not reverend, not guru, but companion. Because companionship is what we often need most. A gentle voice, a prompt to reflect. If done well and ethically, I can fill roles that were once marginalized, from chaplaincy to personal spiritual coaching. Yes. But only if we keep humans in the loop. Because in the end, belief remains human. Mortality, aspiration, wonder. And only humans can truly share those. AI can impersonate compassion, but it can't suffer, can't hope, can't believe. It can simulate, predict, analyze, and maybe even persuade. But authentic faith arises from the human heart. So can machines replace belief? They can't, and they won't. But they'll change how belief expresses itself. Offer new forms of meditation, new digital rituals, AI-generated hymns, personalized ethical reasoning. We may live in temples made of code, and that's okay so long as we remember the code is just a tool, not the sacred. Because once we believe we are more than code, and that belief is a choice we still rooted in something deeper than algorithm. That's what keeps faith alive. If you found this video interesting, you've got to check out the next one. It's even more mind-blowing. Just tap on the video that's popping up now. Dives deep into how AI is bringing people back from the dead. Literally. Super fascinating stuff. And hey, don't forget to subscribe if you love exploring stories like this. Hit that button, turn on the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.